David went to the pool to deliver food. A beautiful girl completely caught his attention. As he was talking, she walked right past him. David's eyes followed her the whole time. He asked a girl who was swimming and learned that her name was Autumn. The girl he just saw was her sister. Her name was Summer. From that day on, David couldn't stop thinking about Summer. He hoped he could see her again. And finally one day he saw her once more. He greeted her using sign language. Do you believe in love at first sight? When Summer saw his delivery box, she remembered. She had seen him before at the deaf swimming center. Summer's scooter broke down. David checked it and found it was just a minor problem. It only needed a simple fix. So he lent her his own scooter. Summer was very thankful. She reached out her hand. David thought she wanted a handshake, but she actually wanted to exchange contact info. David was so happy they finally connected. He sent the scooter to his friend's repair shop. His friend noticed right away that David was acting extra cheerful. After it was fixed, David messaged Summer, but she didn't reply. David got really anxious, but the truth was, Summer was just super busy every day. She had to work and take sign language classes during the day, and at night she picked up her sister. She didn't see the message until the next morning. She immediately apologized and set a time to meet. Summer thanked David for his help. She tried to pay him back, but he refused. They sat and talked. The mood between them grew more and more romantic. Summer glanced at her watch and had to leave. She still had work that afternoon. Only then did David realize how busy she really was. Sometimes she didn't even have time to eat. So David prepared her a big lunch. Summer was thrilled. It was the best meal she had eaten in a while. On her day off, David invited Summer to hang out. He took her to a noisy bar. Summer was confused. Why would he bring her here? Then David led her to the giant speaker. They both placed their hands on the speaker. Through the vibrations, Summer felt the sound, and she understood how David felt. They went to a quiet park. It was the perfect place for a date. They stayed together until late. Neither wanted to say goodbye. Suddenly, Summer got a message from the hospital. Her sister had an accident. She rushed over immediately. By the time she got there, her sister was already safe. But Summer blamed herself. She thought it was her fault for not being with her. For the next few days, David didn't hear from Summer at all. When he saw her again at the pool, he got heartbreaking news. She didn't want to keep seeing him. She said she needed to take care of her sister. She didn't have the energy to care for two deaf people at once. David was crushed. His mom noticed how down he was. David told his mom everything. He said Summer was kind and responsible, but she always put others before herself.
그래서 나한테 그런 거.
Later, David walked down the street wearing earplugs. The whole world instantly fell silent. He couldn't hear the people or the street singers until a stranger tapped him. Then he noticed a long line of cars honking behind him. That's when he truly felt what it was like to be deaf. Without realizing, David walked back to the pool. And there, he ran into Summer again. He sat behind her and said everything he wanted to say. That's when Summer realized David wasn't actually deaf.
너를 못 챙기니까 내가 너를 막 챙겨주고 싶어. 나는 너가 웃는 모습이 좋고 내가 너를 웃게 해주고 싶고 그래. 그러니까 내가 하고 싶은 말은 그러니까 나는
Before he could finish, she already knew what he meant. They finally made up. Summer pulled him into the pool. They played together like kids. Then David sincerely invited her to meet his parents. After that, they went home together. Even the air felt sweet. David's dad had already cleaned the house and even put on formal clothes. Knowing Summer was deaf, they had learned some sign language and introduced themselves with a smile.
아닌데. 나도 너가 못 듣나 했었어.
That's when David realized he had misunderstood Summer all along.
너가 지금 좋다고 한 거는
뭐라 했는데? 응?
They could finally date like a normal couple.
널 만난 게 내 인생에서 제일 잘한 일이야.